Hello, my name is Audrey Wallace.
And I'm Amy Houston.
We are the co-founders of Komae, the first sharing economy for childcare. Amy and I are millennial moms, and honestly, many times we feel like the women in this picture. We are all stretched thin, trying to balance work life, family life, and social life. And we all struggle with the same four problems when it comes to booking childcare. First, the amount of time that it takes to book a reliable sitter, especially because of the amount of trust that we must have in this person that they're going to take good care of our kids. And 100% of parents experience guilt in some form along this process. Now we think about the cost of childcare. 1 in 5 families say they spend more than $5,000 annually on babysitting. That does not include daycare costs. That's simply babysitting services alone. Now we know that the incoming wave of millennial families won't stand for just staying home because it's too expensive. So they're looking for new ways to afford babysitting.
We know that it takes a village to raise a child, and we've built that right into our brand because Komae means village in Greek. We also know that 72% of millennial parents are increasingly looking for ways to save money. So setting out to solve our own childcare problem, Audrey and I started a traditional babysitting co-op with these 10 families. And we, in 1 year, exchanged babysitting 165 times, saving these 10 families nearly $10,000. They were telling their friends, more people wanted in, and we had realized we had found a parenting hack that needed to be digitized and expanded across the country. So we developed Komae. Komae is an app that allows parents to leverage their network, to book a sitter in minutes, and it's all with friends you trust. When you're using Komae, your friends become your babysitters. I sit for you, you sit for me, and we don't pay for babysitting anymore.
So let's take a look at how Komae works. This is Jess. She's a real-life Komae user. Jess has invited 7 friends to join her personal Komae village. Now you can see how those friends will invite friends, who invite friends, who invite friends, and Komae's business expands exponentially around the world. But for Jess, her information, her babysitting needs are all private and secure to her village of trust that she has hand-selected. Here's what Jess sees when she downloads Komae. She can begin creating her profile and get started swapping sits. Once she creates her account, she uses this dashboard to do all the tasks she wants to do in the app. For example, she wants to post a need for her own babysitting needs. She can post when she's available to help a friend, or she can post an event to maybe create a mom's night out or a playdate with friends. And all of her activity goes right on this easy to use calendar. We know that parents love to be organized. She can also coordinate groups. So maybe she's part of a club, neighborhood, or team. She can create that group and help all the members get connected quickly on Komae. And we love the bank feature because it shows our parents exactly how much they're saving by swapping sits on Komae instead of paying for a sitter. So the value of Komae is really seen. She can even customize her background screen to include pictures of her own children. You might be thinking, swapping sits rather than paying a sitter is a no-brainer. Has anyone done this before? The answer is no. Komae is the first sharing economy for childcare. There are online booking services such as Care.com, SitterCity, and Urban Sitter, where you pay a subscription fee to then search their database of strangers to find someone to pay to watch your children. You can see how that's very different from Komae's model. There are websites like Sitting Around and Babysitter Exchange where you can administrate your own co-op group with a set number of people, but it is labor intensive and it's limiting the number of people that you can swap sits with versus Komae where each person builds their own unique network. And of course, parents can find a paid sitter if they're lucky enough to have a teenager in their neighborhood that's not too busy and is able to commit to something working with their family. So why hasn't anyone done this yet? Well, think about the evolution of the economy. The transactional economy was when we all went to brick and mortar stores with paper dollars and bought things in stores. Well, with the introduction of the internet, we do most of our shopping online now. And think about the last 10 years, the access economy has emerged. That's companies like Airbnb and Uber, where a stranger who has access, you're given access to them to rent from them. So you're renting an apartment from somebody who has access. Now, Komae is on the forefront of the true sharing economy, where rather than paying dollars to get access to something, you are swapping services. Komae is addressing a huge market. There are 25.5 million families in the United States alone with children of babysitting age. Now we're starting out by targeting the 16.2 million millennial moms just like us that are looking for a new way to solve the babysitting problem. Currently in the United States, more than $50 billion are being spent on babysitting services each year. Again, this doesn't include childcare, just babysitting services. So we know that this is a huge market.
Komae is already growing very naturally through the network effect. In order to use our system, parents have to invite their parent friends to use it with them. So really, the more that they're sharing about our app, the more valuable that their experience becomes on our platform. And of course, we're going to encourage this behavior with seeding programs, such as referrals, mombassadors, and visiting existing moms groups where we can onboard the entire group at one time. And we support all of this with paid marketing. We spend our largest marketing dollars on digital marketing, where a consumer can click on an ad, download the app right on the spot, and get started with Komae.
Komae is a subscription-based revenue model. We have a premium account for $10 monthly or $100 annually, and this gets them access to premium features on our app. Now our free accounts lend themselves to affiliate advertising partnerships so that when parents are no longer spending money on babysitting, they can spend their dollars on products and activities that they really love. This is a picture of our user base as of today, which is November 2017. And at this time, all these blue dots represent 1 to 14 people using the Komae app. Then you look at these green dots, and these green dots are 15 or more people in an area. And what's most exciting is that when you zoom in closer on these spots, you'll see that Komae is growing like a virus. It starts in a hub and then it grows out from there. So as we continue to enhance our marketing, this is going to explode and expand across the country and around the world.
Behind all that data are real people with real stories, and we love hearing testimonials from our customers, like Jess, who said she likes that it's an experienced mom caring for her kids, Kelsey, who had put off simple tasks because she didn't want to take her kids around town with her, or Kelly, who wanted quiet time with her new baby while her big kids got to have a play date, or Diana, a working mom, who said, I received the dreaded text, I can't babysit for you on Friday. Panic mode, I can't call off work. Then I remembered the Komae app my friend kept telling me about. I quickly signed up and put my request out there. Within 5 minutes, I was jumping for joy because a trusted friend offered to watch my daughter for free. It saved my life and let me get to work on an important day.
So over the past 2 years, we've been growing our brand and our following and our momentum. And most notably was participating in Project Entrepreneur in New York City in the summer of 2016. Project Entrepreneur is put on by UBS and Rent the Runway, and it's a competition where you go to a weekend-long intensive, and there were 800 companies interested in this program, 12 selected to pitch, and 3 selected as winners, and Komae was one of those 3. The prize was a $10,000 grant and a 5-week accelerator working in the Rent the Runway offices in Manhattan and working alongside their executive team to grow our business. We've also completed a successful Kickstarter campaign and have received investments from local investment groups. This is our team. Audrey and I are in the business day to day. We are the co-founders and we are always having our hands on this project working full time. And we round out our team with Adam Skinner, our full-time software architect, and Catherine Turner, our marketing specialist. And then of course a board of advisors, all experienced entrepreneurs helping take Komae to the next level.
We all know it takes a village to raise our kids. Well, it takes a village to do a lot of things in our busy lives. The future of Komae includes expanding to pet sitting, to carpooling, elder care, anything we care for in our busy lives. And with our huge market size, our lean structure, our built-in network effect, and these market expansions, we are ready to scale and to bring Village back for people everywhere. If you're interested in this business opportunity, let's talk.